Warning: the following film contains content or materials that may not be suitable for all viewers. The following may also contain content or materials that may be for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Unspoken, Unknown, Untold. I am Keeper, the guardian of all things hidden. I hope you enjoy immersing yourself in tonight's most sweetest dreams or most tantalizing nightmares.
Christian online dating gone wrong. I am a single Christian woman in my 20s, and since I don't have many friends in my local church, I decided to sign up to a website where I could make friends online. Some of the site members also used it for the purpose of dating, which was okay with me, as I was open to possibilities. Soon, I met a guy there who seemed nice. And we had some interests in common, and after a few months of friendship, we began to Skype, since we live far from each other, so we could not meet up in person. We began chatting, and he seemed okay, but every now and then, he would pause, go quiet, and just stare into the webcam. When I told him it was creepy and asked why he was doing it, he replied that he enjoys sharing. The silence. I was not sure if it was normal, and since around the same time, I was busy dating someone else, I avoided the guy for several months. However, when I broke up with my ex, I was feeling lonely and decided I would not mind chatting to a friend to take my mind off things. The guy happened to be the only person available. We ended up chatting every couple of days for about 2 weeks, and I even started getting used to the uncomfortable silence and staring. When things turned weirder. During our conversations, I found out that the guy was in his 30s and still a virgin, and we both agreed that we believe in sex only after marriage. So, it came to me as a surprise when one day he confessed that he has a fetish for girls in school uniforms and asked me if he could send me an erotic schoolgirl outfit with a very short miniskirt because he wanted to see me wearing it. I said no, since I don't like wearing revealing clothes. Another time, he showed up in his bed on the webcam, only wearing his underwear, and began to ask me more dirty questions. I just laughed and made a few jokes and then tried to change the subject. However, he was not very responsive to the conversation, instead preferring to stare at his screen into the webcam, grinning, while making repetitive motions with his hand under his bed cover. I didn't want to see it, so I made an excuse and left. I should have completely stopped chatting with him after that, but the next day and the day after, he repeatedly texted me, wanting to go on the webcam. Since I was bored and lonely, I asked him to promise me he wouldn't be naked and do dirty things, and he agreed. For a couple of days, we managed to carry on chatting, but soon after, he did it again, and this time it was much worse. First, he asked me to touch myself and send him a recording of it. I refused, explaining to him that in case my computer ever gets hacked, I do not want such things to be seen anywhere on the internet. Oh, but you don't have to make a video. I just want to listen to the noises you make, he replied. Again, I refused, saying that it made me uncomfortable. But he would not take no for an answer. He took off his underwear and began touching himself as if he was stroking a pet while grinning at me with a big, creepy smile. I told him I had to go and terminated the video call. That same evening, I sent him a long message explaining why I don't think we would be compatible with each other, and said that I found him disrespectful and want to stop seeing him. He responded, saying that I am stuck in the past, only thinking about my ex who used me, even though the guy had no idea what went on between me and my ex. At that, I got angry and told him not to speak to me about it again. So, pervy guy, let's not meet again.